Hello friends, my name is Shobhit and I am a quant and Vedic math trainer. So today we will be learning squares from number 1 to 25. As we all know that for any competitive exam, squares from 1 to 125 are very essential. What we'll do, we will learn these squares with the help of base method. In Vedic maths, numbers which are close to 10 or any power of 10 are very easy to deal with. We can perform their squares or we can multiply them very easily. So what we have done, we have distributed our numbers in three parts, that is numbers from 1 to 25, numbers from 26 to 75 and numbers from 76 to 125. Let us learn how to find out squares of all these three parts. In the very first part, what we observe, we have a number called 10 in this particular interval. So what we will make this number as our base. Let us learn this method with the help of some examples. Let us say we want to find out the square of 11. We will check the difference of 11 with 10. 11 is 1 more than 10. We will add 1 to 11. It will give us 12. And 1 square is 1, which is 11 square. 12 is 2 more than 10. We will add 2, which will give us 14, and 2 square gives us 4, which will be 144. Let us say we have a number called 15. 15 is 5 more than 10. We will add 5. It will give us 20. 5 square is 25. Now here we need to be very cautious. Reason, since our base is 10 and 10 have only a single zero. Single zero means what? Single zero means we are permitted to write only a single digit after 20. But we observe that 5 square is 25. So we will write it like this. We will take 2 as carry, which will give us answer as 225. We need to be very careful while dealing with bases. The number of zeros in the base will tell us the number of digits. Let us take one more example. Let us say we want to find out the square of 18. 18 is 8 more than 10. We will add 8. 18 plus 8 is 26 and 8 square is 64. Again we will write 6 below 26 and 4 in front of 26. When we will add it, we will get 324, which is 18 square. Vedic math says if you are done with 10, then you have already completed base 100. The only difference is when we have base 100 have 2 zeros. 2 zeros means whenever we will perform the square, we will write 2 digits. Let us understand it with the help of an example. Suppose we have to find out the square of 98. 98 is 2 less than 100. If the number is less than 100, we will subtract it, and if the number is more than 100, we will add that number. So 98 is 2 less than 100, we will subtract 2. It will give us 96, and 2 square is 4. Since our base is 100 and 100 have 2 zeros, we have to write 2 digits. We cannot write less than 2 and we cannot write more than 2. So we will write 2 square as 04. Let us say we want to find out the square of 94. 94 is 6 less than 100. We'll subtract 6. It will give us 88. And 6 square is 36. We will write 36 as it is and we will not take anything in carry, as our base is 100 and 100 have 2 zeros. If the number is more than 100, let us say we have a number called 112. 112 is 12 more than 100. We will add 12 to 112. It will give us 124. Now 12 square is 144. Since 12 square have 3 digits, but we are permitted to write only 2 digits, so we will take 1 as carry. It will give us our answer as 12544. So that was base 100. Now let us come to cover the squares from 26 to 75. If we will observe these numbers, what we observe that we don't have any number in between of them which is 10 or any power of 10. So we will make a virtual base in this particular case. Our virtual base will be 50. For any virtual base we have a original base as well. So in this case our original base will be 100. Let us try to find out the square of a number within this range. Suppose we have to find out the square of 52. 52 is 2 more than 50. As we normally do, we will add 2 to 50. 2. It will give us 54. We'll put a slash in between. Slash denotes that we have our answer in two parts. One is by adding up the numbers and other one is by the square of the number called 2. 2 square is 4. Since original base is 100 and 100 have 2 zeros, so we have to write 2 digits. We will write 4 as 04. But this is not the answer. As our base was virtual, we will check the relation of virtual base with original base. We observe that virtual base is half of original base. So we will perform half. We will take half of 54, which is 27. So our answer will be 2704. Let us take one more example. Suppose we have a number called 55. 55 is 5 more than 50. We'll add 5. It will give us 60. And 5 square is 25. We will do half of 60, which is 30. So our answer will be 3025. For finding out the square of higher numbers, we need to know the squares of the numbers from 1 to 25, and we need not cram them, we have to practice them. So if we'll practice them, or if we'll write them, let's say 4 to 5 times, it will be on our tips. If we know squares from 1 to 25, then we can easily find out the squares till 1 to 125, and it will be really beneficial for us in our competitive exams. So that's the square from 1 to 25. If you have any query, then you can always contact us at our email ID, which is shobitgop@gmail.com. You can also like our Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/shobitmathemagic. That's all for today. Thank you.